From being the face of the comments section to being allegedly betrayed by her own best friend and losing her entire YouTube channel. This is how the comments section with Brett Cooper went from averaging 500,000 to 1 million views a video to not even passing 100,000 views. Hi, we're Dex Sentley, and today we're uncovering the unexpected downfall of Brett Cooper and the comments section channel. Brett Cooper built the comments section channel on YouTube from early March 2022, becoming a place where conservative political values were discussed and exist in the circle within the Daily Wire, including prominent figures such as Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro.
Okay, so we all do it. We stay up way later than we should, laying in bed, scrolling on Instagram and TikTok, trying to find content that is not angry leftists having a meltdown. That's where the comment section comes in. 5 days a week, viral content, and jumping into the insanity that is, of course, the comment section. And no blue-haired liberals, except the ones I'll be responding to.
This channel was praised by many people in the YouTube community, with many comments reading, "A year and a half later, she's already amassed over 3 million subscribers and has already surpassed all other DW content creators aside from Ben himself. You are about to be my favorite person on the internet." Brett then continued building the channel, surpassing millions of views and reaching over 4.5 million subscribers, which was more than the Daily Wire's total subscribers. She was also uploading 2 videos per day, which is a lot, but she was heavily supported by the Daily Wire, which is also a negative factor to her success. So what is the Daily Wire? Simply put, they are a very successful and wealthy American media company which produce many shows across YouTube, including children's entertainment and of course the comments section. The danger behind this is, from looking at the channel from any ordinary person's perspective, it looks like a normal YouTube channel. Brett owned it and would upload various videos and would of course take the AdSense revenue, but this is where the story is incorrect. Since the Daily Wire owned the YouTube channel, they have strict contracts and policies surrounding their talents and the shows they produce, so would take a disclosed percentage of the money and means Brett was under an NDA the entire time. However, things started looking very weird for Brett in late 2024.
Welcome back to the comment section. I am producer Reagan.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I am filling in for Brett today and guest hosting the show. And don't worry, Brett will be back on Monday, but I am here today. And I'm normally the one sitting over there in the chair, but Bobby is filling in for me today, and I am sitting in this chair, bringing you some very interesting.
On the 26th of October 2024, a new host appeared randomly on the channel, calling herself a guest host and assured people that Brett would be back as usual on Monday. This concerned a number of Brett's fans, as she had never missed an episode and always pre-recorded episodes in advance, as this commenter explained. However, people appreciated Reagan's appearance in the show and welcomed her with open arms. Producer Reagan is like the girl who memorized all the lines for the main part and finally got the show must go on moment. Seriously, it's uncanny how she just fit right in. You've actually nailed everything about Brett. Her mannerisms, her inflections, her hand gestures, her facial expressions, her smooth ad transitions. We need an episode with Brett and Reagan together now. We'll come back to this comment, as it seems Brett's separation from the comments section and Daily Wire may have affected her friendship. Brett then started missing episodes during the week without Reagan filling in for her, and this is when fans started becoming increasingly worried for her. A rumor started going around, led by another YouTube channel, that Brett was being forced out of the Daily Wire, which is why her producer Reagan had been filling in for her.
Right at the Daily Wire, and now I've had even more come and corroborate it since I reported on it. And it's not just that the Daily Wire is pushing out Brett Cooper, it's actually that Brett Cooper is under one of these contracts that has her basically tied to secrecy and silence, because now that they're terminating her contract, their arbitration clauses are coming into play. So she is in a secret court of arbitration, not a public court, where she is under NDA and can't say anything about it while they spin whatever narrative they want about it. And they're circulating around letters internally that are saying like, oh, Brett Cooper wants to leave, and that is not the case at all, apparently, according to everyone at the Daily Wire that I've spoken to. And it's that she had disagreements with Jeremy Boring over what happened with Candace probably, and certainly more disagreements in terms of like the culture there and what's going on, and is now getting pushed out. They are promoting her best friend, who was her maid of honor at her wedding. They offered her a contract that was so lucrative she couldn't refuse it.
The best friend that her bestie was
Producer,
already offered.
Producer Reagan,
Bridesmaid.
yeah, her producer was her bridesmaid at her wedding this year, and they apparently allegedly gave her acting classes to help her imitate Brett's mannerisms.
This clip then went viral, which led people to flood the comments of Reagan's latest episode on the comments section. Brett is the reason I started watching anything from Daily Wire. If what I have been hearing is true, Brett is taking my views, likes, and subscriptions wherever she lands. She is comment section, not anyone they train to act like her. No hate, but I don't even watch the videos when Reagan is hosting. I enjoy the comments section because of Brett and her personality. If Brett is out, my subscription to DW will be too. Didn't listen to the episode. I'm all for Reagan filling in here and there or having her own channel. If Brett's being pushed out, I'm not on board. Seems like we will all leave. We want Brett. Over 4,000 comments gave the same impression that they all wanted Brett back on the comments section channel. The desperation by fans went so far that they were even commenting on Brett's social media posts, asking her to wear the color blue on her next episode if she was being silenced under NDA of the Daily Wire. And to everyone's surprise, this actually happened.
Hey guys, some of you have heard the rumors online, and the rumors are mostly true. Today, December 10th, will be my last day hosting the comment section and working for the Daily Wire. It is not true that I am being forced out. It was my own choice to leave. And believe me, this is bittersweet. I have had the most unbelievable 3 years helping to craft the show, building this community, and telling stories and sharing the truth every day. Through the comment section, you all have made me braver, more articulate, more thoughtful, more hopeful than I could have ever imagined. And I'm grateful that we spent this time together. And I'm grateful that the Daily Wire gave us a platform to grow this community. But at this point in my life, I am ready to take on a new direction, both personally and professionally. This means new challenges and new endeavors, which I will share with you soon. As for this show, the comment section will continue with the Daily Wire. My producer, Reagan, is taking over as host of the comment section, and I wish her and the Daily Wire all the best. We have had 3 great years, and I am proud of what we've accomplished together. Leaving the show and the platforms that we've built is hard, but I'm very excited for what's to come. Knowing that we have brought so many people together in laughter over these last 3 years means the world to me. I appreciate all of you, so let's chat again soon, but in the meantime, go touch some grass, kick some rocks, and we'll catch up shortly.
This video, which gained over 1 million views, shocked her entire fan base as people once again flocked to the comments to express their disbelief. We weren't watching the comments section, we were watching Brett. People are loyal to people, not to networks. Brett did not bring the comment section to life. She is the comment section. It won't exist without her. She sounds like she's holding back tears in her voice. Sad. It wasn't long until people started unsubscribing from the comment section channel, making them lose almost 300,000 subscribers in just over 10 days. And sure enough, people discovered Brett's brand new YouTube channel, which was not tied to any huge media companies, which currently sits at over 400,000 subscribers, with no videos uploaded so far, which is impressive. So, Reagan and Brett were best friends. Reagan was even Brett's bridesmaid during her recent wedding. How does this fit into the situation? Well, fans figured that Brett had unfollowed the Daily Wire and Reagan on Instagram while deleting all her wedding pictures that included Reagan. This is all major speculation, but if Reagan did take the money offer from the Daily Wire and steal Brett Cooper's job on the comments section, this could be the real end of the channel and cause the Daily Wire some real marketing issues.
So yes, it very much read like an beheading video. It seemed like they were being held hostage potentially by their lawyers. But as far as splits go, it was handled professionally. But then there was a ton of innuendo. And I should say, by the way, this innuendo was leading up to the moment of the split. People were suggesting that actually Brett Cooper had gotten knifed by her best friend and maid of honor, which, by the way, fact-checked true. It was indeed her maid of honor that was announced to be taking over the comment section, a young woman named Reagan Conrad. And the internet was very upset about this, but there was no confirmation that came from Brett per se until after her announcement. Then the internet started interneting and recognizing some things. First and foremost, they recognized that Brett Cooper unfollowed Reagan, okay? That is a major sign. Obviously, month. This woman was in her wedding in April. Now all of a sudden Brett Cooper has completely unfollowed her. That kind of signaled that a little more went on behind the scenes. On top of that, Brett Cooper also unfollowed the Daily Wire, and she unfollowed Jeremy Boring. So yeah, like I said, some blood in the water. But then the ultimate confirmation came. The mother of all moms. And when I say mother, I mean the mother of Brett Cooper. Some internet sleuths had noticed that Brett Cooper's mom, a woman named Diane Cooper, was liking some interesting posts. And I'm going to read you which post it was that she liked on Instagram. It was a comment that was being directed to Reagan. It reads, "No matter how many acting classes you take or watch Brett's old videos, you will never be Brett. It's sad that you took the money and snubbed your best friend. I hope the amount of money DW offered was worth your friendship with Brett. You lost a good one." So yeah, a little bit of drama went down. Moms don't hold back at all on the internet. And if this is how it went down, obviously you could imagine you're a mom. It's the big day. Your daughter's getting married. She's next to her best friend, someone you think is her best friend, Reagan, whatever, walking down the aisle next to her. And then all of a sudden, just completely stabbed in the back. Completely crazy. But it turned out that really, if you think about it, didn't really matter whether or not it happened if everyone was going to move on from it.
The comment posted on Reagan's Instagram page has since been unliked by Brett's mother, which could mean anything but is definitely suspicious considering the comment accused Reagan of such a major betrayal against Brett.
Heck, I know from personal experience, seeing some of these contracts from old traditional media, you sign your rights away for almost everything. Your face, your voice, your likeness, and then they can take that and essentially transform it into whatever they want. And just like what we saw even with like Steven Crowder's contract, you're not 100% free to say whatever you want. There's always stipulations in the contract. And then worst case scenario, which happens quite a lot. We've seen it with Tucker Carlson. We've seen it now with Brett Cooper. We saw it with Candace Owens and plenty more. If the day comes where, you decide to part ways or they decide to part ways with you, that show that you've essentially been the face of and built up, obviously with their help, not yours. Entirely theirs.
This is exactly what has happened with Brett Cooper's comment section channel. Her entire branding and building of the channel was taken away from her in a split second and was replaced with her near clone. And it's not like Reagan moved in and made it her own show. She copied Brett's personality, mannerisms, and way of talking, so it was almost identical to the way Brett was hosting it previously. This is something many commenters were also picking up on, that maybe it would have been better for Reagan to continue the show in her own style and completely rebrand it, and not act like Brett hadn't left and literally replace her. But instead, the Daily Wire wanted it to appear like nothing had changed and gave Reagan clear instructions, which was without a doubt the wrong option and was detrimental for not only Reagan, but the Daily Wire also. All new uploads are being disliked in the thousands, causing the videos to underperform, and Reagan is constantly being hated on in the comments. And all this is happening while Reagan is ironically ignoring the comments section, despite the show being called the comments section. Whatever Brett ends up doing with her new YouTube will innately be successful, as she has already brought over almost 500,000 of her fans from the comments section channel without uploading a video. And now, she is not being controlled behind the scenes. Who knows what she will reveal about this situation in the new year.